Dr. Lee? Dr. Lee, how bad is it this time?
It's not good. His heart just can't support his weight. He's asleep now, but he doesn't have much time. I'm very sorry, but there's really not much more we can do.
John, wake up! John! John, wake up! John, come on, wake up!
I thank God every morning for allowing me to wake up, and especially for what happened next. Because miraculously, what happened next took my life on the most dramatic and unexpected turn possibly imaginable. And although this story is painful and embarrassing to tell, God's given me the courage to do so because what happened next led to a breakthrough discovery that not only saved my life, but could very well save yours too. A breakthrough discovery that has proven what the real underlying root cause of excess belly fat, unwanted weight gain, premature aging, and disease truly is. And as you'll see, it has nothing to do with genetics, diet, or exercise. A shocking discovery which led to a simple after-dinner ritual that incinerated 59 pounds of health-destroying, ugly belly fat in just weeks, which left me barely recognizable to my friends and family, and even to myself when I walked by my bathroom mirror. Going from this to this. Yet more importantly, rescuing me from the imminent life sentence, critical health complications, and nasty medications while completely reversing all debilitating symptoms of heart disease and diabetes. The same after-dinner ritual that mysteriously reversed every indicator of aging in ways that utterly defy what we've been taught to believe is possible, in stunning ways that have sent world-renowned anti-aging doctors to stars and university research departments across the U.S. into humbling states of disbelief. A simple 2-minute ritual that freed me from the overbearing stress, anxiety, and depression that had overtaken every waking moment of my day-to-day life, while rapidly restoring my energy and reviving my sex drive beyond what I remember enjoying in the very best days of my youth. And that's not all. My beloved sister, Lisa, who's been with me through my darkest days, including that horrific nightmare of my near-fatal heart attack, followed the same after-dinner ritual to drop a breathtaking 53 pounds of health-crippling body fat and 12 dress sizes in just weeks. Our family watched in sheer wonder and near disbelief as even her most stubborn, confidence-robbing fat pockets and cellulite vanished from her hips, buns, belly, underarms, and thighs, along with her relentless back and joint pain that plagued her for decades. Her new youthful metabolism is now so ridiculously fast that regaining a single pound seems utterly impossible no matter what she eats, because everything from bread, pizza, pasta, and ice cream is being burned like rocket fuel. And as unbelievable as everything still feels to us at times, all of this is because of a little 2-minute ritual that I was inexplicably blessed yet eternally grateful to have discovered. An outlandishly powerful, health-transforming ritual that turns everything you thought possible about weight loss, metabolism, aging, and the human body upside down. And whether I stumbled upon this because it was God's plan, divine intervention, or just sheer luck, I wholeheartedly believe I now have an internal responsibility to pay it forward to you. So, mark my words, if you or someone you love have 10, 20, or 30 pounds or more to lose, or are suffering from excess belly fat, accelerated aging, or any disease as a result, like I have, this little after-dinner ritual is about to change your life for the better in every way that counts. Forever. Now let me be clear. This has absolutely nothing to do with diets, drugs, food restriction or deprivation of any kind, weird berry pills, powders, or even any form of exercise. I promise you this is something completely different than anything you've ever seen before. Yet, this does have to do with the one thing I guarantee you're doing every single day that determines your health, weight loss, metabolism, appearance, and even life expectancy far more than anything else. When we get this one thing wrong, the science is crystal clear. Losing weight is literally impossible no matter what or how little you eat, or how many hours you exercise. And uncontrollable weight gain, premature aging, rapidly deteriorating health, and early death is virtually inevitable, as I know all too well. More on that in a moment. Hello, and welcome. My name is John Barbin, and the most ironic part of my seriously bizarre story is that just prior to being blindsided by rapid onset weight gain after I turned 40, and the life-threatening health conditions that resulted from it, I was actually recognized as the world's leading expert in metabolism and weight loss. So yeah, talk about a painfully embarrassing fall from grace. I held a long list of prestigious degrees in the fields of nutrition, physiology, and biology, and I taught human performance at the acclaimed University of Florida for years. The world's largest health companies were paying me silly amounts to train their staff and formulate their award-winning supplements. As a matter of fact, if you've taken any effective supplement by any of the world's biggest brands in the last 10 years, you've seen my work. Yet, most fulfilling to me was being able to help transform millions of women and men around the world through my international best-selling diet and exercise programs, which implemented the most cutting-edge fat loss strategies available at the time. However, here's the big catch not many people talk about. Even the most cutting-edge diet and exercise plans only temporarily treat the symptoms of excess body fat, but do nothing to cure the root cause of it. Which is why as soon as you stop dieting and exercising like crazy, whatever weight you manage to lose comes piling back on with a vengeance. A reality I know all too well. With that said, this is exactly why if I add up everything I've accomplished in my entire career, all of my experience, all of the degrees, the awards, and the millions of astoundingly remarkable transformations that I'm so humbled and proud to have been a part of, combine all of it together. And it pales in comparison on every level to the health-transforming breakthrough you'll see in a few minutes. Because what you'll be seeing in the next 3 minutes cures the root cause of all your excess body fat and slow metabolism for good, while literally reversing all signs of aging, allowing you to experience rapid fat burning and science fiction fast regeneration of every cell and every system of your entire body. Starting tonight. All you have to do is follow an unbelievably simple 2-minute ritual. This is the one and only thing you'll ever need to do to instantaneously become in complete control of your health and weight loss. Just watch the rest of this short video. Try what I'm going to show you, and if it doesn't immediately transform your body, your health, and your life as I promised, I will gladly send you over $5,000 worth of my award-winning international best-selling fitness systems for free. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to need to. Because the little after-dinner ritual I'm going to show you instantaneously delivers what a landslide of world-leading doctors and weight loss experts are appropriately calling the fat-burning fountain of youth. I'm talking about automatically and effortlessly melting off unbelievable amounts of unhealthy body fat quickly, safely, and naturally, and easily keeping it off for good without any change of your diet or even a single minute of exercise. Completely restoring your youthful metabolism and resurrecting your energy, sex drive, and zest for life. Renewing the health and appearance of your skin, hair, and nails back to the days of your prime and beyond, making you look and feel decades younger seemingly overnight. All while bulletproofing your immune system and reversing every single symptom of age and disease. And if you find this to be somewhat far-fetched, I can promise you it's not. So just keep watching. Listen, it doesn't matter if you have 10 or 100 pounds to lose, or if your health and metabolism has betrayed you as the years have passed by, or if you've tried every single diet, workout, supplement, or drug there is without success. I absolutely guarantee this can and will work for you. It's once a generation rare when something this revolutionary comes along, yet even rarer still when it works better than promised. And that's exactly what you can expect. And I'm going to prove it to you. This life-changing after-dinner ritual has worked for myself my sister Lisa, and now countless thousands of everyday women, men, mothers, fathers, grandparents, and even great-grandparents from all walks of life, when no amount of diet, exercise, or anything else would work. So, if you've been trying to take care of yourself, eat right, and exercise, yet none of it is working, or worse, if the number on the scale keeps going up despite your efforts, trust me, there's no one more qualified on the planet for you to hear this from. You're not alone, and it's definitely not your fault. The fact is, at best, diet and exercise can only take you so far, and for so long. I'm living proof of that myself. After I turned 40, even my daily 2-hour workouts and my super strict low-calorie diet were not nearly enough to maintain my health or my weight. Now granted, I come from a long line of horrible genetics, which includes obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and close family members who have all passed away well before their time, all of which pointed to difficult times ahead for myself. However, being overweight and unhealthy was a destiny I was committed to defying through a tremendously disciplined lifestyle that would put some monks to shame. Then, at the very busiest and most demanding point in my career, it felt like the claws of destiny had sunk in and there was going to be no escape. My energy was being sucked away and the weight gain was setting in. Long days became even longer. I was staying up till the wee hours of the morning to extend my daily workouts from 2 hours to 3 hours and sometimes even 4. I tried every science-backed diet there is, including keto, vegan, paleo, Atkins, and more. I tried cutting calories, upping calories, and cycling my calories. I tried cutting out all sugar, gluten, wheat, and dairy. And when nothing was working, I became so desperate that I resorted to long, painful fasts. I started with 24 hours at a time with no food, then 48 hours, then 76 hours, and before long, I was regularly fasting for 5 days at a time. Yes, you heard that right. I'd literally starve myself for 5 freaking days at a time, hoping to somehow regain control. And still, nothing worked. None of it was stopping the weight gain. As educated and as experienced as I was, I just couldn't see the one elusive, kindergarten simple fix that could turn my weight loss on like a tap. And until I did, losing a single pound would be literally impossible. Trust me, I know how angry, frustrating, and deflating it feels to have tried everything and still not be able to lose weight. To feel like a prisoner trapped in your own body. To feel judged in public and to be wondering what people are thinking about you. That was me. And I can empathize with what you may have been through up to this point. My body had totally betrayed me, killing my youth, energy, libido, self-esteem, and even my identity in the process. I felt like such a fraud and such a failure. I was so embarrassed, so humiliated, so ashamed. And I felt so hopeless that I finally just gave up. I quit my job, sold my home, and moved across the country to be alone. And that's when things got even worse. Isolated and alone, I became full-blown depressed, which meant more drugs on top of the cocktail I was already taking for my increasingly stressed heart. I was constantly tired and exhausted, yet could barely sleep a wink, and whatever little sleep I did get was shallow. I was always in and out of recurring, anxiety-induced nightmares of me dying of a heart attack, which would constantly wake me up anyway. Yet, crazily enough, these restless, near-sleepless nights would set me on a path to discovering the one thing that astonishingly would fix absolutely everything. And you're about to be blown away when you see what it is in just a few moments. Now remember, I've been a science and research junkie my whole life. So I had already digested all the latest medical journals, articles, and scientific studies showing lack of sleep is way more serious than people realize. And that it doesn't just make you look and feel like complete crap. Sleep deprivation, meaning less than 7 hours of sleep per night, is a health-derailing plague sweeping across the country, causing more harm than even smoking to well over 70 million Americans. And I knew the science. Showing it puts you at much higher risk of heart attack, stroke, diabetes, depression, cancer, and virtually every other disease there is. while ultimately doubling your risk of early death from all causes. So, I obviously had very good reason for actively trying to improve my sleep, even though I knew 8+ hours of sleep every night was as unrealistic for me as it may be for you. Fortunately enough, a celebrity friend of mine connected me to the sleep specialist and anti-aging physician to the stars, who works exclusively for top celebrities, most of which you would know by name. I've been around a lot of pro athletes and celebrities in my day, but I gotta say, I couldn't believe all of the signed thank you pictures from celebrities that were on display all throughout this ultra-modern office. Now, about halfway through our first appointment, he told me to throw everything I thought I knew about sleep out the window, and that based on our conversation, he's very confident he knows exactly what my problem is. However, he sent me home with a futuristic sleep assessment device that looked like something right out of Star Trek because he wanted to see how bad the problem was. I was to wear it to bed every night for 7 nights and return to discuss the results. So I did. At our next appointment, he promised what he was about to tell me would blow my mind. So I made him wait until I could pull out my iPhone to record the whole thing because I didn't want to forget a single thing this $10,000 an hour specialist was about to tell me.
John, you're suffering from one of the worst cases of shallow sleep syndrome I've ever seen. This basically means you're not getting nearly enough of what is by far the most important and the most regenerative phase of sleep, deep sleep. And it's clear from your test results that you aren't even getting a fraction of the deep sleep you need for your body to function properly. Now listen, the public and even the vast majority of the medical community have it completely wrong when it comes to sleep. The number of hours you sleep a night is meaningless compared to the amount of deep sleep you get. The health and performance of your entire body, including your immune system, your brain, your heart, and especially your metabolism, hinges 100% on this one specific phase of deep sleep. This alone determines how fast you age, how difficult it is for you to lose weight, your appearance as a whole, your memory, and your susceptibility to disease more than anything else.
Over the next hour or so, he laid out exactly why, which I am going to sum it up for you right now, so you must pay very close attention to this next part. He explained that your body naturally goes through an unparalleled restorative process during deep sleep called metabolic regeneration. Basically, everything good, everything positive, everything that matters when it comes to your health and your appearance happens during this special metabolic regeneration process. Vital tissues all throughout your body are repaired, including your brain. Your brain cells regenerate and proteins are cleaned out, allowing you to maintain memory and to optimize cognitive function. And most importantly, during this fascinating stage of deep sleep, your body naturally releases its #1 fat-burning, metabolism-boosting, and cellular revitalizing hormone. The same miraculous, yet 100% naturally occurring hormone that's widely considered to be the fountain of youth by anti-aging doctors and celebrities because of its incredible ability to turn back the clock in all facets by vanishing fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, dark circles and bags under the eyes, restoring firmness and elasticity to even the saggiest skin, renewing thickness, texture, and natural color of hair, restoring kid-like energy, reviving libido, enhancing vision, strengthening and toning lean muscle, automatically melting body fat, and turbo-boosting metabolism. As you may have guessed, he was talking about the amazing, rejuvenating impact that human growth hormone naturally has on the entire body, which we enjoyed in abundance as adolescents. All of this regeneration and more naturally happens during this critical stage of deep sleep. With all of that being said, you may be getting an idea of the daily damage we experience by not getting enough deep sleep, the common condition called shallow sleep syndrome. For starters, our natural production and release of human growth hormone is obliterated. So you obviously say goodbye to any chance of rapid fat burning, youthful regeneration, and kid-like energy. And you can say hello to premature aging, significant weight gain, and a turtle slow metabolism that's completely resistant to diet and exercise, along with an increased vulnerability to a vast number of diseases. What's more bad news is that a lack of deep sleep dramatically elevates your belly fat storing hormone cortisol. Cortisol turns whatever food you do eat, whether it's healthy or not, into the most dangerous form of fat, visceral fat, and then deposits it directly onto your stomach. And this doesn't just expand your waistline. If you can reach down and grab a few inches of visceral fat or more around your belly region, it's already straining your most vital organs, which can lead to dozens of chronic, health-crippling issues. To make things even more difficult, a lack of deep sleep stops the release of your appetite-suppressing hormone leptin, and it increases your hunger hormone ghrelin, which can consistently make you feel hungrier than you should be and a regular victim of runaway cravings. So, obviously, a lack of deep sleep is something we need to avoid at all costs. However, here's the incredibly alarming part. Even if you think you sleep well because you're in bed and asleep for 7 to 8 hours, you're likely not getting anywhere near the deep sleep you need to truly rebuild health and restore metabolism. You see, recent studies show shallow sleep syndrome to be the one common denominator in every woman and man over the age of 40 who is unable to lose weight with a calorie-restricted diet and exercise plan. And it makes sense. Just look around. There are so many more health foods, fat loss diets, gyms, exercise programs, and fat-burning supplements than ever before. They've been sprouting up like out-of-control weeds for decades now. Yet, we are continuing to get fatter and sicker every year at record pace. And we shouldn't expect to experience anything different if we're missing out on the one regenerative form of deep sleep responsible for everything we need to dramatically improve our health, appearance, and fat-burning metabolism. So, what's causing this shallow sleep syndrome epidemic? There are two main reasons. The first is of no surprise. It's age. Our deep sleep progressively drops in our 30s, and much more so by the time we get to our 40s and beyond. Mother Nature's to thank for this one. This natural decline in deep sleep leads to unfavorable symptoms of aging and metabolic slowdown, which most of us expect to face as we get older. However, the second reason is much less obvious, yet way more severe. And shockingly, it's absolutely decimating the restorative deep sleep of women and men of all ages. Simply put, it's the stress and technology of our modern lifestyle that is wreaking absolute havoc on our physiological ability to achieve the precious deep sleep that we need so badly. The difficult boss or colleagues at work, the deadlines to hit, the bills to pay, the kids to run around, the barrage of texts, emails, notifications, and phone calls, and the hyperconnectivity to everyone and everything. Yet, most damaging of all is the deep sleep destroying blue light you're constantly being bombarded with from every single screen you lay eyes on, with the worst culprits being your smartphone, TV, laptop, tablet, and computer. Blue light demolishes your body's ability to produce its natural deep sleep cycle hormones. Fact is, if you're one of the 90% plus of Americans that either watch TV or check your phone for texts, Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media before bed, studies show you are likely unable to get anywhere near the amount of restorative deep sleep your body so desperately needs to function properly and to fend off premature aging. Modern-day stress and technology is causing our deep sleep levels to drop up to twice as much and twice as fast as ever before. Which is why by the time many of us reach our 40s, the amount of quality restorative deep sleep we get is dropping by up to 90% or more, leaving us only at 10% of our fat-burning and regenerative power. And it's a real shame, because we know most of us only use about 10% of our brain's potential. Yet people don't realize that most folks are only using about 10% of their body's regenerative and metabolic power, and some of us use even less. However, the craziest part of all is we naturally possess more fat-burning and healing potential than we could ever need, literally, enough to physiologically age in reverse. It's already within us, just waiting to be unleashed. And you can do so easily and naturally overnight. Then he handed me a bag full of various nutrients and a piece of paper with a long protocol on it and said,
John, follow the instructions on this piece of paper exactly. It lays out exactly how much of each of these nutrients I want you to take 1 hour before bed for the next 7 nights. And make sure you wear your deep sleep tracking device so we can see the difference. Taking any one of these nutrients on their own will be mildly beneficial. Yet you'll be absolutely amazed by the powerful synergistic effect you'll experience when you take each of them at the same time as I've instructed.
I recognized quite a few scientifically proven nutrients on the list from various formulations I worked on over the years, but never imagined the impact they could have on deep sleep when taken all at the same time. Some of them included 10 milligrams of the purest grade, naturally sourced melatonin available, which is proven to help you get to sleep faster and increase the duration of your deep sleep. 150 milligrams of a rare East Indian ashwagandha plant, which is proven to decrease stress, cortisol, and anxiety while promoting a relaxed state conducive for increasing quality deep sleep. 100 milligrams of the natural amino acid hydroxytryptophan, a specific form of which is proven to enhance the effects of melatonin and to improve the quality and duration of deep sleep. 200 milligrams L-theanine, a powerful phytonutrient that has been used by the Japanese for centuries and is proven to put you in a relaxed state, reduce anxiety and resting heart rate, and produce longer, more restful sleep while significantly increasing the overall duration of deep sleep. 50 milligrams of magnesium along with 15 milligrams of zinc, which, when taken together with the other nutrients, is proven to significantly improve quality of deep sleep, ease of getting to sleep, and morning alertness upon waking. And lastly, the 2 breakthrough nutrients that supercharge everything: 1,200 milligrams of arginine and 1,200 milligrams of lysine, 2 natural amino acids that when combined is proven to increase the amount of age-defying human growth hormone that is released during deep sleep up to 695%. In the end, it was a completely unique list of 100% natural ingredients that work perfectly together to significantly enhance our deep sleep and the metabolic regeneration we experience when in it, and in turn, immediately start to reverse all of the terrible problems I'd been experiencing from shallow sleep syndrome. I took everything together an hour before bed exactly as instructed, and I put on my deep sleep tracking device. I'll admit, I was a little skeptical. Yet after the very first night, I was amazed. I fell asleep easily and woke up feeling alive, vibrant, and full of energy, and full of hope for the very first time in a long time. I felt sharper. I felt lighter. And not only did I feel lighter, I actually was lighter. 2 pounds to be exact. 2 pounds had disappeared overnight. And over the next few days, I kept noticing bigger differences in the way I looked and felt. My belly was flatter. My pants were looser. I was looking younger, fitter, and even my skin and my hair looked healthier. Each morning I was automatically wide awake and ready to go before my alarm went off. It felt as if I needed less sleep than ever before, yet I was flooded with all-day energy. And 7 days later, I was already down 11 pounds without changing a single thing about how I ate and without a minute of exercise. I've never felt more thankful, more grateful, or more fortunate in my life. Because I could finally feel what I'd been missing for so many years. What I had lost, what I had given up hope on ever being able to get back again. I showed up for my follow-up appointment, and the doc said,
John, you look great. And I'm not surprised because, as you can see here, these were your deep sleep test results before, and here they are now. You've already increased your deep sleep by almost 400%. And I can promise you this, keep taking those nutrients, and you can expect tremendously more profound improvements over the next few weeks.
And man, oh man, was he right. For weeks, I woke up to a lower number on the scale each morning until 59 pounds of belly fat had melted off me. It was like taking a blowtorch to butter. My metabolism became a fat-burning furnace, and it didn't matter what I was eating. My body and health had completely transformed back to the best days of my life, and I was able to come off all of the medications I'd been on for years. I'd felt as if I'd been gifted a new lease on life. Like I'd found a time machine that took me back 20 years, to before any of my weight gain or health problems began. Not only that, I'd been given the gift of time. I had more of it each day to do with it what I pleased, as I now needed less total sleep to be fully recharged because my deep sleep had improved so much. This worked so well for me that I had to share the nutrients and protocol with my sister Lisa, who, as I mentioned earlier, used it to rapidly drop a life-changing 53 pounds of health-crippling body fat and 12 dress sizes in just weeks while totally rejuvenating her own health. After seeing how well the protocol worked for myself and my sister firsthand, along with the slew of celebrities I knew had used it, I wanted to share it with my clients, specifically those most resistant to diet and exercise. And I was set on doing so. Yet, there were 3 big problems though. 1. Finding all of these powerful nutrients from around the globe in the necessary quality, forms, and concentration is very difficult. 2, the cost to purchase all of them individually is ridiculously expensive. 3, the massive inconvenience and time needed to precisely measure out and take each nutrient separately. Facing these 3 problems felt like fate. Because I knew if there was anyone experienced, qualified, and connected enough to solve these 3 problems, it had to be me. And I knew this was going to be my one chance to help all the people I'd been unable to before. So I leveraged all of my contacts and all of my experience. I sourced all of the necessary nutrients in bulk from the most vetted and trusted suppliers around the world. I worked with one prestigious manufacturer after another, attempting to find a way to get everything the deep sleep protocol required into something super simple to take. And after many failed attempts, finally, the most modern, top-tier manufacturing facility in the USA cracked the code and managed to get everything into easy-to-swallow vegetarian capsules to be taken as a little evening ritual before bed. That was it. We'd done it. We'd successfully encapsulated the world's first nutritional formula for naturally improving deep sleep and enhancing metabolic regeneration. I immediately sent samples to 1,000 of my clients over 40 who were like me. They simply were not able to lose weight and keep it off with diet and exercise, and for whom nothing else had worked. The results were more incredible than I even imagined. Within just a few weeks, all 1,000 diet and exercise resistant clients reported dramatic weight loss without a single change to their diet, exercise, or lifestyle. The total weight loss by the group was a staggering 32,434 pounds, which was split almost evenly between the women and men. Visceral belly fat simply vanished. Metabolisms were revived. Energy levels skyrocketed. Eyes brightened. Skin elasticity was renewed. Sex drives were restored. All major health markers improved significantly. And like Lisa and myself, sleep improved, but less of it was needed. The text messages, emails, and phone calls I received were overwhelming. That was it. All of the feedback confirmed what I had dreamed would be the case. This was the one, kindergarten simple, natural cure for even the worst cases of excess body fat, weight gain, and premature aging. With the power now in my hands, I made it my life's mission to help as many people as I possibly could to transform their bodies, their health, and their lives with this breakthrough formula. And that's exactly why I'm so excited for you to be here today. I'm honored to introduce you to Resurge, the world's first and only clinically proven anti-aging nutritional protocol that cures the true cause of unexplained weight gain, stubborn belly fat, and metabolic slowdown. Resurge is the only product in the world that contains the 8 special nutrients in the exact amounts scientifically proven to dramatically improve deep sleep and enhance natural metabolic regeneration in both women and men. Let me be clear, there's never been anything like Resurge in the history of health. As myself, Lisa, and thousands of everyday women and men can attest, burning fat, totally restoring your health, and turning back the clock simply couldn't be easier or more automatic. Yet this breakthrough formula is miles more powerful than any amount of diet or exercise ever could be because it naturally awakens the true fat-burning and regenerative potential that's lying dormant within you. Just take Resurge before bed and let your own body naturally do the rest while you sleep. You can look forward to waking up to a leaner, healthier, younger, and way more energized version of yourself in the bathroom mirror each and every morning, without having to change a single thing to do with your diet, exercise, or lifestyle. Every capsule of Resurge is manufactured here in the USA in our state-of-the-art FDA-approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified facility under the most sterile, strict, and precise standards. Resurge is 100% all-natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, and completely safe, and clinically proven to have absolutely zero side effects. And you'll be able to get access to this miraculous, health-transforming formula in less than 2 minutes. First, let me ask you this. How much would it be worth to you to live your life in the body of your dreams without ever again having to diet, count calories, exercise, or deprive yourself of your favorite foods? How much would it be worth to you to literally age in reverse and to reclaim the youthful appearance, boundless energy, and pristine health of your prime? How much would it be worth to you to be fully rested and recharged each day, yet to need less total sleep to do so than ever before? Just think about that for a second. How much would that extra time, those extra hours each week, each month, and each year be worth to you? extra hours to enjoy, to spend with family, friends, loved ones, or whomever you please. To live more life on your terms any way that you want, and doing so in the healthy, lean, and youthful body of your dreams. $10,000? $20,000? $50,000? Could you really even put a number on it? Well, don't worry. You're going to experience all of this for nowhere near what you're thinking or what you'd happily pay. This isn't about money for me. This is about knowing what it feels like to have your health, your metabolism, and your appearance stolen from you. This is about having lived through the endless pain, frustration, and helplessness of watching the weight pile on and the devastating health issues that accompany it, and not being able to do anything about it. I do not want you, or your loved ones, or anyone else to needlessly suffer any longer the way I have. I've been blessed to have stumbled upon this amazing nutritional formula, and all I care about is getting it into the hands of as many people as possible that it can help. That's why I'm not going to ask for $599, which I was recommended to, or half of that. The last thing I want is for price to stand in your way. So even though I will be forced to charge a minimum of $297 per bottle in the upcoming days just to cover costs, you won't have to pay that today either. Right now, today, you can get a 1-bottle, 30-day supply of Resurge for a simple, one-time fee of just $49. Yes, just $49. Yet, before you order, know that research shows it's best to take Resurge consistently for at least 90 to 180 days to experience optimal results and to ensure you reach your desired weight and that you stay there. So, to guarantee the most impactful, life-changing results, I'm going to let you order 90 days worth of Resurge or 180 days worth today at astounding one-time discounts, which will save you even more money on top of today's special low pricing. That said, I'm only able to guarantee the special pricing for today or until our limited inventory runs out, as I've recently received word from our suppliers that the cost of key nutrients in Resurge is going up substantially on our next order. And we're selling out of this current stock faster than anyone could have anticipated. More reasons why picking up at least 90 days worth today is a smart option. And just let me be super clear about a few things. You'll never be able to buy Resurge cheaper than today. And Resurge will never be available for purchase at any other website or store. I'm only able to offer today's incredible pricing because I've eliminated all middlemen and agents and have partnered directly with the manufacturer so that we can ship directly to you right away. Furthermore, rest assured this is a one-time payment. There are no hidden charges or subscription fees whatsoever. I've always hated that stuff as much as you do. So, provided Resurge is still in stock, you'll see a table appear below this video with 3 money-saving options for you to choose from. Select your package, and then click the Add to Cart button to proceed to our 256-bit secure order page that looks like this. Then fill in your order information and confirm your order to our 100% safe and secure order form, and we'll get your package sent directly to your door right away. And listen, because I'm so confident that you'll experience more profound, life-changing results than literally anything you've ever purchased before, I'm not just promising the results. I'm going to completely guarantee them. I'm giving you a 60-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee to make getting started an absolute no-brainer for you. If trying Resurge doesn't turn out to be the best decision you've ever made, or if you change your mind for any reason whatsoever, just let us know anytime in the next 60 days, and we'll refund you the purchase price right away. My team and I are extremely easy to get a hold of. There's simply no risk to you. The only risk you could possibly face is the one of pain and regret if you miss out on experiencing this life-changing formula when you had the chance. Right now, you have 2 full months to test drive the amazing impact this miracle fat-burning formula will have on your health, your metabolism, your appearance, and your life. Then decide. It's time to select your money-saving package below and to experience firsthand everything I've talked about, 100% risk-free today. Remember, no amount of diet, exercise, or anything that you've tried up until now has even had a chance at working. And now you know why. And even though you may not realize it at this moment, Right now, you've come to a very real crossroads of a once-in-a-lifetime choice you must make between two very different realities. The first choice is a reality where you do anything other than finally fixing the one problem holding you back from the body, the health, and life you truly desire and deserve. A reality that is full of even more pain, frustration, and despair. As your weight gain inevitably worsens, your metabolism continues to slow down, and your health and appearance continues to deteriorate. A reality in which you never feel truly free. Never free to eat what you want without guilt, to wear what you want without hesitation, to live the life you really want to live. Until one day, not so far off, you find yourself feeling completely trapped, living inside of a body and a life that's simply a shell of what it once was, of what it could have and should have been. None of this is what I want for you, and I know this is not what you desire for yourself. There is another reality available for your choosing. A new reality that has been chosen and celebrated by thousands of women and men that have been to this same once-in-a-lifetime crossroads before you. One in which exhaustive calorie counting, dieting, grueling amounts of exercise, and more failed attempts at weight loss doesn't exist. Yet, it's a reality where the excess body fat you've been burdened with for so long doesn't exist either. It's a reality in which you have complete, effortless, and permanent control of your weight, your metabolism, and your health. A reality where each morning you wake up fully revitalized, vibrant, engulfed with natural all-day energy, and bursting with anticipation to see the younger, healthier you in the bathroom mirror. A reality in which every relationship you have, the decisions you make, and even the opportunities that come your way are all positively affected by the renewed you. A reality in which you're finally free. Free of the pain, free of the frustration, and free of what was holding you back from the body and the life you truly deserve. And let's face it, this is the reality you've been waiting for your whole life. You may never forgive yourself if you let today's once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip between your fingertips. It's time to do the smart thing, the right thing, for you and your family, while you still can. Select your money-saving package below and take advantage of today's 100% risk-free opportunity to claim the body, the health, and the life you truly deserve.